Well, as soon as we eat enough, hey, everybody should have plenty of bread ties after this week.
Oh,
after
no doubt.
Thanksgiving.
Should.
So we'll just get all them going right on through there.
All right, back on. You got Facebook back on?
Be. You'll be able to tell.
I'm back on. It looks like I'm back on
Scroll
YouTube.
over to your Facebook Live page browser.
Don't tell me what to do.
No. It ended, but you can go.
Return home.
Yeah, and then create a new one.
Go live.
Where do we sign up for the
Oh,
crafts?
we're almost there. So dad jokes are next. Let me
And you'll
click
probably
this
have
button.
You'll probably have to send me this information again. So yeah, copy that.
We're
one.
trying. If y'all don't know this
And put
TikTok,
it-
we're trying to get our YouTube and our Facebook back going.
email
So just
before
give
you
us just a
send it.
second so we can get everybody lined up. For some reason or another, we
One-
crashed out on
before you send it.
Facebook and YouTube.
Go back. One more. Do advanced settings. And then
What's everybody?
this one? I need
What's
this
everybody got planned this week?
That one shouldn't change, but it changed between this week and last week.
Can we
It's
have?
a big week.
You good?
It is a big week.
You
Just
Okay.
send that. Sorry.
All right, Facebook should be just a minute. YouTube, thanks for coming back. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're back.
Dusty Lou, who is that? The Dusty Lou that I know on TikTok. That pretty Dusty Lou, if it's the same one. Let's see if she even answers me. You know, Dusty Lou Doss. Might be her.
I don't know. Mountains and More. So YouTube is back. So we'll
YouTube's
follow
back.
up with the answers that we had for the bikini thing.
Yep,
So
that's
mine was
her.
Mountains and
know
More.
I
I
have my
chose the
hat on,
bikini as
Dusty.
long as
I
it
don't
was
even
a
have
warm
my hat on or
environment.
not.
Josh, what did you choose?
Dress.
You're going wedding dress. Any reason why?
I think they're obvious.
Obvious reasons why?
Obvious reasons.
Hey, TikTok, I'm going dress as well. I just don't think I can do the bikini.
You can cut off.
What
This
you
may
need
be a
to.
stipulation. You can cut off some, but you can't add back.
Can't add
two
none
on
of
that
it.
easy.
Hey, on
Okay.
TikTok too, we already talked to Facebook and YouTube. If you've not subscribed to the channel, we'd love for you to subscribe. We had some analytics that were saying most of our views are coming from unsubscribed viewers. So
Only 75%.
75%. So
That's
we'd
a
like
lot.
to get that up a little bit, but we appreciate you watching, tuning in. So, all right, we're back going.
Chris said he had a call. Didn't know we had trouble. Well, Chris, you didn't answer the last question.
Mm-hmm.
I thought of you when we asked this question. So, Chris, real quick on YouTube, you can only wear two things the rest of your life. One's a bikini, one's a wedding dress. Which one are you choosing? You can't modify it, Chris.
No modifications. I don't know. We got many comments on that on YouTube. I think we lost everybody right at that time.
Yeah, we lost a lot of people there at that time. Thanks for coming back, T-Dub. He said, y'all can't run us off.
Can't run us off. That's all right. Yeah, Tailgate said I'm not built for a bikini. And I did see that. That's the truth for me.
Chris said bikini. Thanks, Chris. I wanted to know what you
No
would say.
modifications too. He just threw that right out there. One new message. I don't know what that is. Checking in from 35079. He's down the
Ooh,
road.
down the road,
AB's
baby.
right there close by.
Complete
Oh,
post
Josh says if
details.
it helps, I'm on both platforms. It sure does. You help any ways you can. More watching.
Subscribe, like,
Yeah.
heart, whatever that
All
is,
these.
on all of them.
I'm still waiting on Facebook to come back on.
Yeah.
We may be out on Facebook.
Nah, it's right here. I don't know what to do, really. It wants me to do so many things.
What else we got going? What are we doing next?
We had discussed
Dad jokes?
a little bit about dad jokes, or do we want to wait until Facebook comes back?
Yeah, I'd like to do Facebook.
Yeah,
Facebook
dad
is-
jokes, and then let me get this, and I think we'll have it.
All right. Rather concerning that the computer keeps going out now that we've removed the power issue,
Yeah.
and it still throws up on us.
Well, that may be something else as far, like you said, if we were
I'll
recording,
go through the logs and we'll find out.
figure out what it is.
That's within my wheelhouse. It's within my expertise.
Not mine, though.
Well, that's okay. Because if it was, then I wouldn't be here.
No, that's
So
true.
I'm thankful for that.
Josh, do something with this. I can't complete the post details. Make it work. I don't know.
Make
what to
this
do.
work.
Make
That's
that
all
thing
you're here.
work.
Do
I'm not
something
real
with
sure.
this.
All right, so do you have your dad jokes? That's the question. So as soon as he gets this, we're moving.
Yeah,
to
I
dad
got
joke.
it.
You got
I have
yours?
a dad- I have
Shane, you
one.
got yours?
Mm-hmm.
You got one?
I've got one dad joke. Do I need to have more than that?
Maybe you'll think of another.
Any news on who owns the new Wesleys now? I don't, or the old Wesleys. I don't know who owns it.
I heard something.
Oh, Philip's got some. This is a TikTok question, by the way.
TikTok.
What did you hear?
Now this is truly. Now let me hear. Disclaimer.
Hearsay.
Hear these words that are exiting my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably a rumor and only verbalized to me from somebody who is not credible.
So take it for what it's worth.
That's a lot of
Are you seeing where I'm coming from? You see where I'm coming from?
This is 100%
Here it
rumor.
is. 2 words.
Yeah. Chuck E. Cheese's.
You had the first letter of the first 2 letters of the first word right.
Chick-fil-A.
Negative.
Oh. See ya.
Church's Chicken.
Church is right.
International.
Boom.
God.
I'd heard that too, but that's surely not.
They buying everything.
That's a little bit out of their wheelhouse.
Church International,
Yeah.
they own a ton of stuff.
We know some folks who know some folks.
We don't want to get on that.
They bought some stuff. I mean, they all that. That's all true, but they own a lot of.
Lots of things.
Are we live again?
Well, it should be.
Okay.
Should
All
be.
right.
Let's see.
Facebook should be back. Let's go ahead with the dad jokes.
There we go. Facebook's back. Here we go. We got 2 on Facebook.
Can you wield both, or do I need to?
No, you good. Here you go. All right. Now we're back on everything. Here we go.
Shane,
Sorry.
you go first.
Sorry about that.
AD says the internet is so bad here. Have y'all ever considered Starlink? Unfortunately, that's not the issue in this one.
It's not the internet's fault. We
not-
can't even
not
blame this on Verizon.
No. Sorry. Thanks, AD.
Okay, so
Take it away.
we are now moving on to
Dad jokes.
dad jokes.
How many you got?
Oh, I got a pile of them over here. I'm ready.
You got? Can we do 3? 3 apiece.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to borrow a computer.
All right, we'll go 3, 1, 3.
313. You just got
Unless you just
completely left out.
I tell you what we'll do. I'll let you after I say mine. I'll flip it back over you, because I've got some pulled up. Go ahead.
Okay. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why.
Should we be laughing at these or not? Because the videos that I've seen on the internet, I'm not supposed to laugh.
Oh, you're not supposed to laugh. Okay. All right.
What does Alexander the Great and Kermit the Frog have in common? Their middle name.
Oh, that one was bad.
Yeah.
I admit, I thought that one was a lot.
Here, why don't you find another one better than
Oh,
that?
you try.
What do you call a factory that makes OK products?
A factory that makes okay products.
A satisfactory.
Ah, satisfactory.
You're up. Round
I'm
2.
not- is it
Round
my
2.
turn?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't get enough. Go for it.
I used to play the piano by ear, but now I use my hands.
But have you found one?
I've not.
There was a
Have you
bunch of them
found
on
one?
that. There was a huge list of them. Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
I thought this was your email.
Okay, this is my favorite.
You're going with your third one before Josh does round 2? It's kind of selfish.
You do round 2.
You've got it. You've got my round 2 in front of you.
I thought you had some off your own.
I had a whole list there.
Okay, well, then you go first.
All you had to do was look at the list.
I'm not good at that.
All right, how do you organize a space party? You plan it.
That's good.
You plan it.
Did you get one off this list?
No, I didn't. How do you make a napkin dance?
You put a little boogie in it.
Put a little boogie in.
That's a good one.
Ooh, that's gross.
Let me find this one. All right, I got mine, and then you can do your third round. Shane, round 3.
Round 3. How does a penguin build his house? He glues it together.
That's good. I didn't need it. They all came to me.
They came to you. All right.
This one, the original one, this one comes to is Riley's favorite one. And
Oh, yeah?
She says it. Every time she says it. Why did the man fall in the well? He didn't see that well.
Oh, you didn't see that well. God.
I love it. All right, what kind of shoes does a ninja wear? Sneakers.
Sneaker
Oh,
shoes.
sneaky karate guys.
Man. I'm going to do one more.
Uh-oh, bonus round.
Bonus round. This is one of my old-time favorites. What was that?
The worm?
I don't know, but there it goes again.
Wow. Ratings going down. Ratings going down.
Ratings going down. Everybody's leaving. I don't know what's going on.
I've got a couple on TikTok I can't repeat.
No, you can't tell those dad jokes on TikTok. Man, you can leave it to TikTok and leave some good jokes.
Okay, now I think that brings us to one thing that we failed. There was a request last week for the live, but we had so much trouble we never got there. We had a request that for a little bit of scripture time as part of our show, and if you know that's part of who we are, we're Christ followers. So we have a little passage that we're going to read. We're all going to weigh in on it, and that's how we'll close our night together. The passage that we're going to read comes from the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, 3 short verses, 11, 12, and 13. It says, "Don't forget that you Gentiles used to be outsiders. You were called uncircumcised heathens by the Jews who were proud of their circumcision, even though it affected only their bodies and not their hearts. In those days you were living apart from Christ. You were excluded from citizenship among the people of Israel, and you did not know the covenant promises that God had made to them. You lived in this world without God and without hope. But now," I love that conjunction, "but now you have been united with Christ Jesus. Once you were far away from God, but now you have been brought near to him through the blood of Christ." So this is the text, obviously a little cheat for me. I guess I do have a little bit of advantage over these guys because I preached this text this morning at Sunday service. And basically under the guise or under the title of how to increase your thankfulness. And right here we are, Thanksgiving. And obviously we should be thankful more than just one day a year, but we use this day as a real reminder of being thankful for so many things. My thought is, or the central theme of it is God is glorified when we are thankful, when we are giving praise for what he has done, because God is the giver of all gifts. And we can be thankful more often, thus giving him glory more often, if we remember where we were before him. Because sometimes it's easy, the human condition is very easy to become comfortable, become a little boastful of where you are, your position, your relationship with God. But when we remember when we weren't there, before God called us, before God saved us, before we received the blood of Christ, we were undone, we were without hope, we were separated from all those things. And we don't dwell there and stay in the mire because we were there one time. We live in the freedom and in the hope, but we remember that we were there, and that leads us to be more thankful when we reflect back on those times when we didn't have it.
Yeah.
And so what do you think about that text? What does it speak to you? Anything to add to that? So remembering where we were separate from God as a motivator, as a source of energy to be thankful more often and thus give God more the glory. What do you think?
And I think the theme there, as far as being thankful, how often we get kind of caught up in the things that we're looking to get to and forget about where we've came from. And we actually listened to a book not too long ago called The Gap and the Gain. And that's where a lot of people get unsatisfied with their life, is because they're looking at the gap. Mm-hmm. Man, I'm so far away from where I want to be, or so far away from where I think God's taking me. We forget about living in the gain, which if you just turn around and look and say, man, look how far God's brought me. That gain, you're so much happier when you're living in the gain than you are when you're living in the gap.
Did y'all hear that? That's the one element I left out of my sermon I regretted. I'm serious. That's true. That is truth.
You can bring it back.
When I hit the bottom of Rock Springs Road, that thought hit me that was one element of being thankful that I forgot to talk about during the sermon. That's amazing that was the one thing you thought about.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Because I was going to bring it up tonight.
Coincidence, right?
Josh, what do you think?
I like it. I like the conjunction.
Let me bring this over here.
Yeah, that's in all fairness, probably not necessary. I like the conjunction, but then, right? Many times in the Bible we read, but God, and then followed by the miraculous, wonderful things that he does for us that we don't deserve. And I mean, Thanksgiving's a great time to pay attention to that. But Really, we should be doing it all the time, and kind of like what Shane says, the gap. We are so focused on what comes next because we have to be as humans. We're always looking for that next meal or that next paycheck. But just the fact that we've got any of these problems, we're a gift of God in of itself, and so that conjunction is always special to me. Everything prior to it is what we deserve.
Yep.
But everything after it is what we've been given.
Leah Smith said this morning our message was in 1 Thessalonians, and everything give thanks because this is the will of God.
Amen.
If we want to be in the will of God, we better be thankful.
Let's I want to give a practical illustration of what y'all are talking about. Y'all gave the gapping of where I'm challenged that I may be failing, and it's right here with you guys. This social media, this
content
project,
creation,
this mission, whatever you call this fun, I don't know what, passion project, whatever we're doing here. God has blessed us, in my opinion, with audience, with people who have supported us and helped us and shared our show, testimonies, asking for prayer, praying for us, all these things. God's blessed us. He's already done that. But what I do when I mess up and how I leave my thankfulness for all those things that I just stated is when I think, but the world tells me that you're not a real channel until you have this. The world, you're not really legit until you're doing this thing and this thing and this thing. And as long as I focus on, I gotta do more videos, I gotta do this to get more I lose the place of remembering what I've already been given and being thankful. So I want to say this, I guess, as we're kind of drawing to a close tonight, not being cliche or trying to be over emotional, but I'm thankful for each and every one of you that are already here, that have been here, that's been praying for us, that's been commenting, that's been following, been sharing. That means so much. I mean, y'all bought T-shirts, and all what that does is that helps the mission keep going. That puts gas in the tank to keep the car driving, and allows us to have the time to do this. And so we're thankful because we love doing it, and we hope that we're bringing God glory through it. So thank you on this, I guess, last show before Thanksgiving.
Eve.
Last live before that, yeah. Y'all got anything else before we close it out?
No, I've enjoyed it. Enjoyed all the comments. I think that just embodies what you said. The interaction is what makes it worth it, whether you can hear me or not.
Yeah,
the interaction is
we thought we had that worked out tonight.
Yeah, we were close. Yeah. We were real close.
But TikTok can hear you.
Yeah, TikTok. I really enjoyed having TikTok on this one. Unfortunately, they ended sometime during Bible study.
Oh.
No, the interaction is what it's all about because I think a lot of people do the podcast thing and they never interact, right? Yeah. Other than with their guests, right? They don't do the live stuff or whatever, and that. This group of people is just phenomenal.
They hang in there.
Stephen Hicks says, we need more shows like this. Stephen, thank you for that because it's hard to get Philip motivated to do a live because he is just as
that's not nice.
That's not true. Take that back. Richard, scratch that from the record. It was
a little true. It was. It used to be. But now that we've gotten Josh involved, he's gotten a lot more.
Now the Lord sent us Josh and it's gotten better.
It has gotten better. And Philip has gotten much more
be careful.
Much more in, like,
put it in gear, son.
I don't know what the word is.
Take it out of park. Let's go.
Much more happy about doing lives.
Well, I just want it to be a good product. People give us their time. I'm gonna give them something back.
We're getting a lot of grace out of Philip.
Yeah.
From all of these disconnects and everything.
Hey, here's what I will say. Next week we got a big thing. The Christmas
parade. Yeah, tell them about that, and then we'll sign off.
So next week, the Christmas parade. So everybody, I mean, I know we got 21 people. We lost half of the ones that were here on Facebook. But if you're not from Hayden, you can be at the Hayden Christmas parade with us next week.
Yep.
We'll be
right here on YouTube.
And there's
in the flesh.
There are big plans.
There's big plans.
Yeah, you get to see the parade, but there's more.
There's more. Wait, there's more.
There's more.
They kind of alluded to that
in their post.
Facebook post.
Yeah, few games.
Really excited for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
We're gonna interact with the floats a little bit.
Yeah,
we're gonna see. We may have people walk up and do. Who knows? I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Or if it's gonna work.
And if you're not from Hayden and you would like to come,
Yeah.
if you would like to come to the Hayden Christmas Parade,
Yeah. Come see
December
us.
3rd, starting at
Oh.
6 o'clock ish.
You may want to look at that.
Let's check that. Let's
Get
look
here
that up.
early and
Yeah.
find a restaurant that these two guys have referenced, or
Leah!
in Alabama,
Leah!
a gas station these guys have.
What did Leah say?
Might want to iron out a few kinks first.
You know what, Leah? That's not very nice.
Oh, not very nice.
All right, well
That's so funny.
let's sign out of here. I've had a great time with you guys tonight. Thank you all for joining us. Welcome. Well, TikTok's gone. Sorry, they dropped us at some point. But YouTube and Facebook, love you guys. Appreciate you.
Yep.
You'll see our episode tomorrow, but that's not. I'm sorry. You'll see our episode Tuesday, but that won't be live. But so this is the last time you'll see us live before Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving,
Buddy.
to each of you.
You're welcome to the Christmas parade. Absolutely.
Y'all have a good night. We're gonna sign out of here. Josh, sign out of there.
Why do
Do
this
something
for
with
me?
that thing. Hit the exit button.
I don't remember this one. I don't remember what we had to do to this one.
Maybe just in strain the big button.
Miss
up there.
Rhonda said that she's watching. Good to see Miss Rhonda. Happy Thanksgiving. Talk to y'all later.